Folks, welcome back. My name is Rudy at Crooked Camera View Investments. Sit back, relax. Guess what we're doing today? Guess what we're doing today, baby? The Hunted. It's so desperate out there just for me to do this video. For my patron, John. You guys ready? Look what I have to open. This is what I have. This is what I have for box openings, folks. We are going to crack this smushy box for John, where all the cards only grade, PremierCardGrading.com, only grade a 1. Now again, he can still grade with Beckett or CGC. He should still get a bunch of 10s. I heard even Beckett's giving out 11s now if you actually bribe the graders. But I'm not sure. Again, the internet's filled with all kinds of hearsay. Dude, can I even get these out? There we go. I got it. Actually, the boxes look way... How do the boxes look this nice? How do they look this nice? The whole thing was smashed. I mean, there's a little crease there. Dude, these look way better. I thought there was going to be... Oh, that kind of took the fun away. I thought these things were going to be wrecked. All right. No, it's all right. It's supposed to be dramatic, everybody. All right, John, good luck. I don't even know if you need good luck. Have you seen the prices of this stuff? Rudy. Yes, Sally. Tammy. Debbie. What is it, Negative Nancy? Rudy, nobody plays this game and the card prices are inflated. Oh. You know what else is inflated? I think my left nut is. Because it's not right. Sit back, relax. As we go back. Ooh. As we go back to the Hunted. Absolute home run of a product, man. I forgot the pack order, everybody. Where's our pack order? We got commons. How far in? Okay, there's our commons, gear, and then common, common. And then we go gear, twist for rare, orb for rare, and our first foil common, and Rudy's mark of the huntsman across his face. Okay, so where do we start the conversation today? Holy molies. Are we in a crazy moment with Flesh and Blood, ladies and gentlemen? Cut from the same beautiful Art of Dragon and up sticks and run for our first foil rare token and a gore. God, those tokens are so neat looking. So, Hunted box prices, Hunted secondary market, all of it's all-time high. There's not really much to discuss. If you have no idea what's going on at this point in time, I'm not even sure I can help you with what's going on with the market on this product. We got dice and a mark of the funnel web for our foil common, and we marked Rudy's testicle. All right, folks, as we continue forward here, John, we are doing a whole case opening here to make sure you have the best and most fair odds and probability of pulling some goodies here, so nothing creepy, crazy, and shady goes on. We got the, ooh, that's always a creepy to the point, bite, and our beautiful first strike common there, and of course, a token, and the bobble, still getting cracked. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we are probably having the worst box opening of the Hunted in the history of YouTube right now. John, you have nothing going on right now. We have nothing. Hey, long whisker. Rudy's coming in with a loyalty there. Absolutely stunning little reaction there. Our first majestic of the box. And of course, our foil common with our two beautiful tokens. I was like, all the Majestics is where the playable hardcore chase cards are. Where's our Majestics, man? Where's the goodies? I was like, my goodness. I know it's still weird to see old Blaze reprinted there at the common. That always gets me every time, everybody. Beautiful smoke out there for the foil common, everybody. And ladies and gentlemen, look what we just had slither through the side of the camera there. Blood spattered vest. Holy smokes. Yes, you see under my thumb, that is a Rainbow Legendary. Coming in hot, ladies and gentlemen. We just got ourselves a Rainbow Foil Legendary. So maybe the box heard me complaining, and now we're starting to get some goodies. But that is a nice little surprise there, everybody. And foil rare, Dragon Power. Oh! Leapfrog. I saw the cold foil, everybody. I saw the cold foil on there. Okay. All right, the box heard me complaining that we were getting anything good. It's throwing up legendaries and cold foils now. This is a lot better, everybody. Ooh. It blows my mind that there's even an extended art common card. Is it like that? That blows my mind. Like, I don't think it's worth anything, but I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. There's extended art commons. Stains of the red back, the Rudy promo there, everybody. And our foil common, the old Trot there. And of course, 2 tokens hiding right there. Not bad. So the box has definitely picked up a lot of steam. I know you guys are waiting for me to talk about the market and the prices and what's going on. And you guys want me to talk about the new Fab set coming in 45, 60 days with the old High Tide and all the attractive little pirate girls. I know everybody's waiting for me to talk about it, but I'm just kind of enjoying this this box opening right here. I don't know if I even want to talk about anything now. I'm messing with you guys. I know. I won't hear the end of it if I don't talk about the updates and everything. That's what you guys tune in for. You want to see cool cards and you want to see, you want to know what's going on in the world of this stuff. So, first start with the 100, okay? As far as what's going on with the 100, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to report that the reality is no. There is not hundreds of pallets and massive things coming to crash the 100. Beautiful. I'm sorry to report, everybody. It looks like Legend Story Studios is remaining and holding their ground and remaining very, very serious about Flesh and Blood, not only as a playable, fun game, but they are being extraordinarily hardcore on the collectability, the print runs, and they are not screwing around. That's, if you want a short, simple answer, that is really what's going on right now, and everybody's having, oh god, these art, dude, the Draconic, dude, the artwork on those things. And I think a lot of people are still struggling to understand. We got a gorgeous Ignite there, everybody. Beautiful, majestic Ignite and a twist and turn. It's going to take a little bit more time for people to kind of come to terms of what's going on with this, because what happened is, oh, think about this, everybody. We went so long where the attitude of the public and the attitude, I mean, my own patrons, you guys were like this. The attitude of everybody's like, I'll just wait and eventually I'll buy a box of Flesh and Blood from Rudy, or ooh, we got a little nice surprise back there. Ring of Roses. Coming in for that little ancillary support there for the old wizard in the set. Okay, that's a nice little surprise, majestic. So second half of this box. But that's kind of, how do I say it? That's kind of the thing going on right now is, you know, where the market is still in kind of an acceptance, regurgitation, kind of sloshing around. Everybody's still trying to grasp this Flesh and Blood particular markets and era that we're in. And again, in everybody's defense, you know, the market's been very different and it's been ups and downs and all kinds of craziness in the last, 3, 4, 5 years. And I can understand why people are skeptical or, no, I'm still waiting for the crash, Rudy. I'm waiting for all the reprints. You know, LSS is going to lean into it. Nip the heels. I love that pirate artwork. You know, there's a lot of people right now that still think anytime LSS is just going to literally send over 50 pallets of the Hunted to the United States in distribution, and the prices, everything's going to fall apart. And I keep trying to explain to you guys, I don't mean to be the bearer of evil investing, but I don't think that's going to be the case. You know, they always say there's that, what do they call that? Like the cycle of emotions. And you go through that resistance and then, denial, then you go through all the emotions, and eventually you come around to like acceptance, right? And I feel like the market is slowly getting that direction, but it's still too early. I don't think, like if I had to give you guys a percentage, I think 50% of the market has not come to terms with what Flesh and Blood is in 2025. I think there's like, ooh, God, that Loyalty Beyond is beautiful. God, that sucker in foil. I think that's the one in the foil gets pretty expensive. I know there's a couple Majestics. They're really expensive. And then there's a ton of Majestics in the set. They're still like $5, $10. Like there's, that drop of Dragon Blood always looks so cool. But that's, Tremor Shields, baby. We got some legs. Majestic. Oh my God, John. Second cold foil plus a legendary in box one that was starting off terrible. See, I just had to complain enough. Holy smokes, that's a chain. That's a turn of events, everybody. We got a bite, we got a cut, and the old bounty, or the foil common. But see, I'm not sure specifically what changed with the company. I'm not sure when specifically it changed. But they, LSS, changed, and they're being very aggressive on sticking with those changes. And right now we're in that in-between phase where it feels like the shift has already happened. Wait, was that the Sigil Solus? Solus was reprinted this? Okay. We're in that in-between where, you have a split market where a lot of people are just so used to, oh no, that's cheap, oh this and that. Oh, and of course they'll go back and they'll handpick the worst sets or the most dramatic situation like Tails or Monarch, and they'll make fun of something and they'll do like oh my God, are you kidding me right now, John? Holy shit! Testicle Tuesdays, cut my eye out, mail it to my left nut. Oh my God, Syndra fucking full art double-sided Marvel. Holy smokes. Jesus, man. Holy God. Well, that's box one. Goodness gracious. Oh my God. The last pack. Extended our foil majestic beyond Rudy's nuts. Oh my God. Well, I'd say good luck in the video, John, on our smash case that I sold you. But I don't think you really need any luck in this flippin' video, man. Like, this is the part of the video where I delete everything, I'm keeping all the money, and I'm leaving the country. Oh my God. My God. Well, and that's my point. Like, this is, you know, the card prices and what things are right now. Like, are you aware? Like, that's the type of box that, you know, when these are $100 boxes online, and you get this kind of yield from $100. Like, if this was Magic the Gathering, like, Wizards would be like, please insert $1,000. You know, like, the difference of what Flesh and Blood offers is, wow, Rotten Remains. That's a great little mythic, actually. I was just talking about Magic. That's a great little Majestic to start the video off for box 2, everybody. Holy smokes. That's just one thing, you know, that's one thing I've always felt that LSS has done a great job with their boxes. You know, they have so many opportunities and different items and slots and things that people can pull. It's not just, okay, let's see if we get a legendary. Oh, no, no legendary. You know, like when we open old Flesh and Blood boxes from like Alpha and Arcane and Crew, you know, if you don't get a cold foil or anything like that, I mean, those boxes can be painful, man. Like, those boxes get hardcore. Like, those are like high rollers. Like, you better have some strong stomachs, man, because, dude, opening old Flesh and Blood, dude, it can go really good or, man, it can go really bad. But the way these new boxes are engineered, with all the fun hidden things, extended arts, the slots, the legendaries, the marvels, the full arts, the actual, the gear, the double-sided, even the rainbow foil legendaries, not just the cold foils. Like, there's just so much fun hidden things to pull from this, man. Anyways, that's just my whole rant on the whole thing. So, dude, that first box, John, I was complaining how it was the worst box open on YouTube. And boy, ooh, take up the mantle there. Nice little Majestic there. And of course, our Brothers of Flame for a little common. But anyway, so what's going on? Let's talk about the macro situation right now. Obviously, in the United States, with the tariffs and the government and the political stuff, everybody... Wow, bubble to the surface. That's neat looking. Right now, everybody's wound up. Everybody thinks the world's ending. You know, stock market going to zero. Flesh and Blood will be available in your local Amazon, I don't know, GameStop, Walmart. Everybody's being all dramatic right now. Razor... I keep forgetting how many cards they reprinted in this set. I was like, wait, Razor Reflexes too? There's a lot of headwinds. There's a lot of anxiety. Everybody's guessing. Everybody's trying to think, oh, is this the crash? Is the president going to ruin the United States? Everybody's very wound up right now. And I keep trying to tell everyone, oh, ladies and gentlemen, Hunter's... Wait, isn't this like... Wait, maybe... I think this is a pretty expensive Majestic, but maybe it's just if it's cold foil or not. Sorry, somebody comment below, John, I don't know. I know one of those Hunter's knives, swords, are really expensive, but I thought it was that. But it may not be expensive, maybe if it's only in cold foil. I could be wrong. So someone's going to have to let me know in the comment section below. I don't know if it's just the Majestics or if it's just cold foil variants of it. I don't know if it's all of them. It's something like that, you know? Anyways, so we got a lot of headwinds, a lot of anxiety. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Blade Runner. Blade Beckoner's Gauntlets Rudy's Hairy Elbow. Cold foil number 3. In box number 2, ladies and gentlemen, as we journey through the Hunted. And I'm sorry, everybody, I've literally got this dented box here, or dented case, And then probably in a few weeks, we'll have one more. Ooh, Jagged Edge. We have not had that Majestic yet. I should have one more hunted box opening from another dented case, and then that's it. I literally have zero. Like, I've asked the company, I've asked this, I literally just, I'm sorry, folks. Beautiful. God, look at that cool. Look at that common. God, look, that's nice. So, sorry, everybody. You guys keep blowing me up on Patreon. I mean, I get hundreds of you guys. Rudy, I missed the hunted sale. You know, I thought it'd be available a little longer. I thought you'd have a restock or wave 2. Ooh. Wow, dual threat Majestic. It's actually, wait a minute. I think, is that our first Majestic that's even foiled? That's our first Majestic foil in 2 boxes. Hold on. I was like, wait a minute. I think it's our first one. Anyways, I'm sorry, but again, I'm going to tell you guys the same thing I've said for the last 3, 4, 5 weeks. You guys keep asking me about, you know, Rudy, will you sell more? I want to buy your hunted kit for $400 with the that really cool PCG promo and everything. I'm like, look, yeah, we have some spare of the PCG promo cards because I thought we'd get a few more cases or like 1 pallet restock. But, oh, sorry, everybody. Oh, well, all the cards are now grading. You better only grade with Beckett now so you get your 10s. I'm sorry, everybody. I don't have, the boxes and the cases just don't exist. The cards are super expensive. I'll be honest with you, anybody who actually has sealed cases of a hunted, bro, just open the boxes and sell the single cards, man. You'll make a fortune on this set. But, oh, ladies and gentlemen, coming in hot. Kiss of Death, baby. Beautiful, beautiful Majestic. First time we pulled that in the video. Gorgeous Orb Weaver on the regular rare right there. The Rainbow Foil rare. But anyways, yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. We don't have any more. In the future, there's a little bit of the leftover promos. I mean, we'll probably make a little bundle with some different Flesh and Blood stuff. And, ooh, that is a beautiful looking common there. I mean, we'll make a little bundle with Flesh and Blood stuff, maybe some Blitz decks and booster boxes and things, or maybe some old stuff, and we'll throw in the promo in like a Flesh and Blood kit like that. But sorry, I do not sell promos directly for those of you who missed and you keep asking to buy them. And unfortunately, with that being said, the only time I use excess promos is when I make other Flesh and Blood bundles or kits, and then we put those included with that when you buy Flesh and Blood products, and that's really it. So I appreciate you guys always messaging me and offering me money and stuff like that. Ooh, Chain Reaction, little Ranger, little ancillary Ranger support right there. But yeah, sorry, buddy. There is no Hunted Part 2 sale coming up. But those of you who are interested, what is coming up is we do have High Seas. So I'm hoping to get the promo card about a month early so we can start working on it at PCG and get everything ready for you guys. But yeah, we have, that's the box. Box 2 was not as good as Box 1, John. I'll be honest with everybody. It just wasn't as good. So yeah, we are going to, so I can get those promo cards worked on, but High Seas, like I always tell everybody, the market's been rewired. You know, when you rewire the market and you learn different things, the next time around, the behavior of the market is going to shift. So right now, what's going to happen is when High Seas comes out, everyone now knows about Flesh and Blood, the print runs, and how LSS is treating the games and collectability. So now, there's not going to be that tug of war of people saying, well, Rudy, I'm going to wait this, you know, now that's going to go away. So now people are going to be more aggressive on wanting to buy a release because they know what's going on. Beautiful Provoke there for Majestic in Box 3, everybody. Hopefully that's a good sign of a very strong Box 3. I'd like to see another Marvel or maybe a Cold Foil, a Legendary or something really neat. That'd be nice to see on this one. Or maybe some good extended arts, right? So that's what I think is going to happen. So I think right now, everyone needs to understand, if you are into Flesh and Blood and how good the market and things are doing right now, I would recommend buying Flesh and Blood, the new set High Seas. I recommend buying at release, okay? That's going to be the best opportunity. I don't care who you buy from. You don't have to buy from me. Just TCG Player or support your local LGS that carries Fab. Tell them you're excited about it. Tell them you want to pre-order a case or something, you know? I recommend doing that because I do not believe the fact that they are this firm on everything going on. Ooh, Oath of Loyalty coming in hot. Non-foil though, but man, really nice there. Based on what we're seeing going on, the company is not slanted or tilted or done anything. I thought they'd at least offer like a small restock or something. They have not. So understand, that's where we're at, everybody. And everybody needs to be very clear on where the market is with that. And I think, ooh, that's nice. Now that's nice. A Jagged Edge. That is really nice. Our second majestic foil in the whole case here. We're on box 3. We're almost halfway through box 3, by the way. That is our second one. Very nice, everybody. So that's what I think is going to happen. I think you... the Toxin. We have not seen that majestic yet. Okay. Sisters. I think this is going to be the first release where the market is going to be very aggressive towards high Cs at launch. And I don't know like what that's going to do to pricing or expectations of the market this early. Again, we don't have a lot of details of the set. Ooh, the old nip the heels. But what I do think is going to happen is, let's put it this way. All the people who missed out on the hunted because they were waiting for the, Rudy, I'm going to buy the dip. You know, LSS always does. Yeah, well, good luck with that, home fries. Because guess what? You just went to Pound Town and you're waiting to buy the dip. How's that working out for you? Is that working out in Flesh and Blood? Is it working out in Pokemon? Is it working out in Magic the Gathering? Maybe you're going to wait for those Magic Collector boxes to go on sale. You're going to wait for the dip in Pokemon, right? You're not going to buy anything. And then, oh yeah, that's right, with Flesh and Blood. You're still waiting for the dip in the hunted, right? Right? Because Flesh and Blood only goes down because nobody plays in all that dumb shit from idiots on the internet. Dual threat. Right? You're still waiting for that dip. Ah! All it takes is a Rudy rant. And what do we get? We don't get double Ds. We get C and C, baby. I know. Not full art. C and C. What does that say at the bottom? L for Rudy's left nut. Our second legendary of the case in the opening. Absolutely. Oh, man. It doesn't get much better than that, everybody. So awesome. Oh, my God. That's the first time we've pulled and done that. So we're about to finish up box 3, ladies and gentlemen. We got about a third of the box left. John, it just feels good, man. It's such a good box opening. That's why I keep telling people, if you have a store near you that's carrying Fab and for some reason they can't sell it or something and it's on their shelf, dude, buy the hunted, man. Just crack the boxes for the singles, dude. Holy smokes. What a legend. Oh, God, my testicles. Rolling Fissure. You know why I like that hole the best? What is wrong with you guys? Why are you guys all perverted? I was just going to say because the artwork's beautiful and it's centered in the card. What is wrong with you all? Golly. Who watches this channel? Anyways, okay. But yeah, that's what I'd recommend doing. You ain't going to get Flesh and Blood. You're not going to get the hunted online real cheap or anything like that. Oh my God. This thing's pumping now, baby. Red Alert Visor. Love this card. Love the artwork on that. Love how it's an Assassin Warrior duel. I know, it's just a combat, dude. I just think that is a badass looking piece of art. And this is one of the cards in the cold foil I think really makes it pop. The way that, dude, that looks so good. Wow. Okay. Box, see, that's what I'm saying. You go through these waves in the hunted, and dude, the hunted just delivers, man. Oh my goodness. Coming in. Common. Okay. Well, that's that. Back to the high seas conversation after we just got a bunch of hits in a row, and I completely forgot what I was talking about. Ooh, prowess of agility. And a gorgeous, gorgeous foil rare there, and another bobble hiding in the back. But that's my early prediction with everybody. So understand, just to kind of recap and summarize for those of you just kind of half listening and sorting your cards and maybe have this on the background of an LGS or this is on the background of Strip Magic Night or your nightclub or whatever. Just to remind everybody, I predict what we're gonna see is a similar print run with high Cs. Maybe they bump it up a little bit because it was a little too tight. I don't know. Maybe they keep it the same. But I just want everybody to know. Ooh, golly, another ancillary? Retrace the path. That's like our third or fourth ancillary in 3 boxes. I thought it was usually only 1 per box. Seems like a above average on the ancillary pool right there. Huh. But I predict that we're going to see very aggressive behavior on the markets at release. I think we're going to see a more aggressive collector base. Because I think collectors and investors have returned to Flesh and Blood. I think most people being negative and just refuse to accept or want to have a real conversation about it are actually going to miss out. I feel like high Cs is going to perform equal to, maybe better, but I think it's going to be equal to the demand and success as the hunted. Okay, which is why I'm saying, maybe they leave the print run the same, maybe they adjust it 10%. I don't think it's going to make any difference. I think it sells out at release. And I think people who miss out are going to be pissed. And if you miss out on multiple sets, I mean, at that point, Well, I mean, you know, it is what it is on there. So, oh my God. Oh my God. Pack 1. Pack 1. Box 4, John. Mask of D's nuts. Let me move my thumb. That is a cold foil extended art. Legendary. Third legendary in the case. Oh my God. Oh. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. There's a point where you kind of just, you don't really have to talk anymore to prove a point. Like, there's just a point where it's just like, dude, are you kidding me right now? You hit certain levels in life on certain things that happen, and it's just like, okay, you proved your point. We all know, Rudy, but the box opening is getting a little perverted at this point when you're in a third legendary in a single video. Like, I don't think we've ever done that before. I don't think we've ever had 3 legendaries in a single Flesh and Blood video. I know we've had 2 before, a rainbow and a cold. I don't think we've ever done more than that. That's wild, man. Absolutely wild, everybody. Beautiful, God, beautiful common. Look at the foiling on that common. So that's my thoughts. I guess we're towards the end of the video now, so I'll give out some more information. We are coming up. We are probably about 30-45 days out from the Gem Keeper Season 2 with the puzzle piece hunt beginning. And I don't think people realize, sharpen senses. It's going to be a very difficult challenge. I expect most people to quit and make fun of it and just laugh because it's supposed to be that way. I want most people to just not even try. And for the select few, I wish you the best of luck in it. You're going to require a lot of puzzle pieces and a lot of crafting and trading in your pieces to get the more difficult to find pieces. And it is beautiful. Look at that beautiful flurry on that full rare. We are having a play mat, also known as a syllabus or an exchange rate. A crafting system playmat developed, so everybody knows what the exchange rates are. And so essentially anybody who wants to participate, I'll make a little Flesh and Blood bundle and throw this playmat in. And yeah, people can see what they need to do to get certain puzzle pieces. Oh man, look at this fucking pack. Holy shit. Look at the Defang the Dragons extended art. Beautiful. Absolutely. I know, dude, is that just common? I thought it was rare. That is so awesome looking. Sorry, I don't know. That's just awesome looking. And a Spurlock, which we have not pulled. I remember seeing this artwork online. That is a really cool piece of art. So we have quite a bit of things coming up. Remember, if you do have a little redemption or a sticker for the Gem Keeper thing, hold on to it. Don't waste your money sending in one little sticker at a time because you're going to need to spend a lot of money on a lot of pieces. By the way, Kiss of Death, I believe, and again, make fun of me if I'm stupid, which I am only on 6 days of the week. I think Kiss of Death is one of the most expensive Majestics. I think this is like a $10, $20, $30 Majestic, but again, I do eat crayons in my spare time, so I'm not really sure about that. But anyway, so I just wanted to share, yeah, so when you get your puzzle pieces or anything, folks, make sure you hold on to them. Do not waste your money, sending me back a redemption or asking for one piece, and because you're going to spend hundreds of dollars on shipping and waste your money. Make sure you save all your pieces and then kind of send them all in together at once at the end. And you can kind of figure out how you want to navigate the situation. It's going to be a ton of fun. A lot of you guys are going to have to kind of trade and get pieces from other patrons and other people on eBay. And yeah, the exchange rate crafting system will be revealed. And it will tell you all what you need. And there are cards and items that you can surrender. And you can send in also to get, additional pieces or upgrades. So it's a pretty fun, complicated system that we've developed, and I think it's going to be a very interesting test on the market, especially for people who thought that, cards are worthless, right? It's going to be interesting. Ooh. Ooh. Oh! Oh, baby. Loyalty Beyond. Foil Majestic. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. Best Majestic in the set. I know, it's not the full art crazy one. Holy smokes. Box 4, John. Not running out of... Dude, still running on high octane, man. Holy smokes. Ladies and gentlemen, as we end the video on the last couple packs, Flesh and Blood, again, I'm continuing to be honored and very privileged I'm very lucky in this world to be able to, oh, that looks so nice on that, godly. To continue to work with you guys and work with the Legend Story Studios and the company, and James allowed me to have fun with the Rudy and everything and the Gem Keeper stuff and just kind of being a part of everything, you know, very great. Ooh, what is this? A little light, oh, Warcry. Is that another Ancillary Majestic? Okay, is that our fifth? Is that 5 ancillaries or 6? Oh, it seems like quite a bit for a couple boxes, everybody. And going into the close here. Our very, oh, no, not last pack. We got 2 packs left, everybody. Maybe we get something big in the close. So here we go. All right, in the close. All right, here we go. Blade. Tag the target. All right, last pack. Last pack, John. Come on, baby. Big in the close. Big. Rare. Foil rare and just the marked. But thanks again, everybody. Again, thanks to Legend Story Studios and James and the company and everybody for allowing me to have fun and help you guys and market and be a part of everything. And it's been a fun journey, you know, ups and downs and economies and problems in the world. And that's just life, but definitely wouldn't trade it for anything. It's been a really awesome ride, everybody. And I hope you guys have been enjoying it. And I'm very happy that Flesh and Blood's past 5 years and continues to prove their point. And at this point, I don't even understand why people are negative towards it. I mean, it's not like the game. I mean, dude, the game's got so many sets and it's so big and it's world. I don't even know why like the meme from the past is even a thing anymore. But yeah, be ready. Coming up this summer, high seas. I expect it to sell out pretty quick, and I expect you guys to have a lot of fun with the Gem Keeper stuff and all. By the way, one last thing. So the puzzle pieces to acquire. There is the prize card is the new Rudy Gem Keeper. That's the prize card. Okay. The new Rudy Gem Keeper is updated on the text. It is double-sided cold foil Marvel insane. Some of the stuff that's been revealed in the background and different things is wild. Even the puzzle pieces are double-sided cold foil. Even the pieces are. So the pieces are gorgeous. That's all. Enjoy the ride. It's a beautiful world, everybody.